putting our focus back on national politics, it will be a crucial day at the BJP headquarters. Remember, the BJP Central Election Committee is all set to meet today in the national capital, and the party is likely to announce candidates from Gujarat, from Rajasthan, Punjab, Madhya Pradesh, and also the remaining Uttar Pradesh seats. The party is likely to finalize a second seat for Narendra Modi from Gujarat, and they may also end the suspense on Advani's candidature today. While the MP unit of BJP wants Lal Krishna Advani to contest from Bhopal, there is also clamour in the Gujarat unit to give the Gandhinagar seat to Lal Krishna Advani.
मैंने जिस समय चुनाव लड़ने से मना किया था आपने, और मैंने ये कहा था कि मैं अब लड़ना नहीं चाहता, बहुत समय काम कर लिया, अब मैं कोई शांतिपूर्वक काम करना चाहता हूँ। और इसलिए मैंने कहा था कि मैं चाहूँगा कि माननीय अडवाणी जी भोपाल से लड़ें। ये बहुत अच्छी सीट है, बिल्कुल जो निश्चित रूप से जीतेंगे, और उसके कारण भोपाल को और सारे मध्य प्रदेश को लाभ मिलेगा उनके यहाँ से उम्मीदवार बनने से। और उसके बाद मैंने उनसे स्वयं भी बातचीत की थी, तो उन्होंने कहा कि ठीक है, निर्णय होने दो, तब विचार करेंगे क्या करना।
And what really is the political buzz at the BJP headquarters? Let's quickly get an update from Padmaja, who's joining us outside the BJP headquarters this morning. Padmaja, what really are you getting to here? Remember, there are two critical players on the board today. One is Narendra Modi, his second seat, and the other is Lal Krishna Advani.
Well, and the centre of attention is again going to be Gujarat. Already we know that the one seat that has been declared for Narendra Modi is Varanasi. The second seat, we are learning now, could either be Vadodara or it could be Ahmedabad East. As far as LK Advani is concerned, Dipti, there are two state units now who are both offering a seat to him. There is already the Gandhinagar seat, which the BJP unit in Gujarat has recommended Mr. Advani's name for. And then also we've heard Kailash Joshi, you just heard him, who's the sitting MP from Bhopal, who's offered that seat to LK Advani as well. So either of these two seats, as far as Mr. Advani's seat, the final decision is concerned, Rajnath Singh, the party president, met Mr. Advani yesterday to seek his sense on which seat it is that he would prefer. And Mr. Advani is believed to have told the BJP president that he'll go with whatever decision ultimately the CEC finally takes. Deepti?
All right, Padmaja, then we'll obviously keep our eyes on what really happens when those two, personality cults are, concerned. What about states like Rajasthan and Punjab and Madhya Pradesh and the remaining Uttar Pradesh seats? Remember, we also know that there is still a lot of infighting in the BJP when it comes to a lot of seats and their seat selection. And crucially for Uttar Pradesh, remember, we are also talking of the backdrop of the Muzaffarnagar riots and those two tainted MLAs, who the BJP might actually end up giving tickets to.
The final list for Uttar Pradesh is going to be announced this time, Deepti. And yes, you are right, the BJP is facing a lot of trouble as far as some of the seat allocations is concerned. Remember, at the BJP headquarters all through yesterday and across Uttar Pradesh, in fact, a number of protests have been held in seats across the state of UP. The district units were not happy with the kind of seats that had been allocated. The candidates who had been chosen across UP and some seats in Delhi as well. The general refrain was that outsiders have been given the tickets and people who have been working at the ground level have been completely ignored. Basically what the party workers are saying is that VIP candidates are being given importance. Some whispers also doing the rounds blaming the party leadership that they have completely overlooked the ground level workers. So yes, these are all the factors that the BJP will have to keep in mind, the CEC will have to keep in mind when the final allocation of tickets is done today after that meeting.